day for a tour of the Arctic. It's not the smoothest ride around, but then again, the Arctic tundra isn't your average terrain. And this is definitely not your average off-roader. This is the Tundra buggy.
I painted those rims.
The Arctic. As you can see, the tires come right up to my head, and this thing is 8,000 kilos of brute force. It can navigate one of the most extreme environments on the planet and keep its occupants safe from Churchill's most famous residents, polar bears. George Crombie has keeping the Arctic's most unique vehicle in tip-top shape.
I
don't even know if there's a description. It's very adventurous, I can tell you that. Like if you go to -40, you're not barehanded. Your gloves and it's like trying to fix a vehicle with boxing gloves on. If we have a breakdown in the Tundra with guests on, it's absolute chaos.
Today, after a quick buggy briefing, definitely a little rugged. I'm gonna get a chance to get behind the wheel of this beast myself. Scientists and visitors to Churchill rely on the Tundra buggy to get them up close and personal with polar bears. But when George came up here to take control of the Tundra buggy garage, he found a mean machine that was, well, a little too mean on the Arctic terrain.
So this is almost like a Tundra buggy graveyard.
Well, I call it a museum.
Breakdowns, gas-guzzling, fluid spills, an extreme makeover was in order.
Look at this, there's hoses with joins in them. That was just to make them go.
In the old days of the Tundra buggy, it wasn't if it would break down, it was when, where, and how often. Now, George has changed all that.
I'm a firm believer in maintenance. The stronger the maintenance, the less those chances and odds are.
But reinventing the Tundra buggy hasn't come easy or cheap.
Serviceability is not normal here, like extreme colds. To get a hose that will stand at extreme temperature and durability is pretty tough. If they're out there, they're not easy to find.
And finding a company to stand behind their product in the Arctic is even tougher. He sometimes has to pay 3 times the amount of a normal part. It's all done with one thing in mind: preserve this unique environment. Gotta treat the Tundra with respect. Tire tracks, for instance, almost never disappear.
With the soil not like 3/4 of an inch, it just stays. It's a bog. Here, plant life grows on the top. It doesn't go down through the soil like say down south of here, and marks stay almost wherever. This is what I'm talking about. Tires that aren't very friendly on the Tundra. These are wore down, so what they're going to be doing is leaving a bigger print on the ground.
So that would just be flattening the land.
Exactly, and that's what we want to stay away from.
The new tires are kinder and gentler.
We went to a 23-degree pattern. It disturbs less soil when it's going down the road.
And everything else is geared towards being environmentally friendly.
A good example is our transmission fluid. It has a zero reactivity on the environment. If we do have the misfortune of a spill and say an animal is to lick it, it has zero effect on it.
But enough of the Tundra buggy specs. It's time for me to get a hands-on lesson in the belly of the beast itself.
So this is how we get into a Tundra buggy.
Okay.
I'll go in first.
Wow. You made that look easy.
Come on up.
Okay. Okay.
That's what I sounded like when I first started.
Okay, very good. Your hand, not the most elegant entry.
Rookies.
So I'm ready for my Arctic expedition.
Not so fast, Ryan. You need some driving lessons before you go. I'm going to introduce you to one of our top drivers, Buggy Bob.
Hello, Buggy Bob.
I'll see you when you get back.
Okay. Show me the ropes.
So give me a little 101. What do I need to know in order to be able to drive this thing?
As you see, there's rocks. I try to avoid them, but further on I don't have a choice, so then I pick and choose which rocks I'm going to go over or around. The one thing we don't want to do is if there's a big rock, we don't want to rub the tire up against big rocks. We could end up getting a flat.
The military trails, which originate from the 1940s, provide the rocky path.
And we stick to those trails. We don't go willy-nilly all over the Tundra.
Finally, it's my turn.
start you off in a water hole.
Nothing like starting off in a water hole. I'm ready.
All right, just turn the key and
Okie dokie. Ooh.
put on the gas, gently, just get a feel for the machine.
Although it might be able to get up to about 30 kilometers an hour, we're not going much more than about 10K.
My foot is down like pedal to the metal here.
When we're driving through water like this, we keep it at a slow speed. You should never see the wake in front of the machine. If you do, you're going too fast.
And when you've got potholes that can be 1.5 meters deep, that is good advice.
Whoa! I seem to be doing a lot of crazy steering here.
They have it rigged so that there can be no sudden sharp turns.
It's like a full upper body workout driving this thing.
It feels sort of like a cross between a semi-truck and a 4x4. The more you drive it, the easier it gets.
I think I'm getting the hang of this, Bob.
There are no polar bears around on this day, but George has this machine running smooth. Lots of gas left in the tank. And like I said, it's a great day for a drive in the Arctic. No, I don't think George will be seeing me for quite a while.
Tundra buggy!
Okay, time now for a couple of the big headlines from the world of science and technology. $400 million, 8 months, countless